Hey guys, this is Rhaenyra from World of Warcraft. I'm just going to show you what player housing is by showing you my dimension from an old MMO that I played that has player housing. Um, this video is going to be pretty quick. I'm just going to show you a couple different things about the player housing that people are typically interested in, why it's awesome, why it's not. And then we're going to go over two things, basically two key points to the video, why I think Blizzard may not want to introduce player housing, and then also professions that craft player housing items, which you'll see in this video. So we're about to go inside my hut, and it's decorated for Halloween still. So there's a fireplace, there's my bed. Like I said, there are professions in this game that craft items for the player housing. So I have a fish tank over here with a jellyfish that floats around. Pretty awesome. I love it. And then over here towards the right, as soon as my camera pans over towards it, this is just my stairs. I have a little candles here, and then there's like a shrine. Next up, we're going to go outside. I'm going to show you what it's like outside of the dimension. The red ring was originally used to teach raiders how to just kind of see like how close people are to you. Over here we've got the dummies. I've got a practice dummy, I've got a raid dummy, and then we're gonna go over and see the waterfall, which is crafted again. It's not originally part of the dimension. I just liked it because it's kind of like an oasis in the middle of a desert. And then next here, I'm just gonna go quickly inside this little hut. That's not originally part of the dimension. I put it here. It was a building that was crafted with the profession. So we're going up to the second level here. Just wanted to show you this really quick, and then we're gonna take a, yep, I'm gonna go swimming, and then I'm gonna show you my next dimension. All right, so the next dimension is going to be the party mansion, also known as the Iron Tomb Dungeon. This is actually a dungeon that is in Rift. It's a very large dimension. I have another player jellyfish tank here, just for decoration. And then next I'm going to show you just kind of the main portion of the dimension, why it's awesome. So if you don't like to hang out in crowded places, if you don't like to do your parses in public, this is kind of the reason why people loved player housing, because inside of your dimension, as it's called in Rift, or player housing, whatever you want to call it in WoW, you can have, at least in Rift, you can have all of your crafting professions here. This particular character does not have the training for all of these tools, so all of your alts can use your dimension, and they can all use the same crafting stations. So the one that we just showed was called an outfitter, which would basically be a tailor in WoW. This one is, looks like it's an herbalism station, also known as foraging in Rift. The station is actually, it's for Dreamweavers, which is a profession in Rift. It's not something that WoW has, but basically what a Dreamweaver does is it crafts all of the items that you would actually see in the player housing. So like these player dummies, this guy holding a shield here, all of these crafting stations are made by Dreamweavers. And then I've got a guild bank inside of my player dimension, and then also somewhere in here is a mailbox. Right there. And the rest of it is pretty much just decoration. And I'm not the best at decorating my dimensions. I do the best I can, but basically all I want to do with dimensions is have my dummies in there so I can do my parses in private versus doing them in public. But there's another jacuzzi, there's another bed area, and I'm going to show you just a little bit more of the dimension before we end the video. Oh, and I did want to talk about why Blizzard may not want to introduce it to World of Warcraft, and that's because one of the reasons I think that Rift actually died was because it didn't look like anybody was playing. It never looked like that. And that's primarily because of player housing, at least I think. Most people don't want to do their parses in public, they want to do them in private. And so a lot of people would do that kind of stuff in the game, but they would do it in their dimensions and not in the game. So it never looked like anybody was playing, and eventually the game just died. So, anyways, that's my tour of my two dimensions. I just wanted to show you guys that. I have done these videos before, but I did not have sound in my previous videos, and some people asked to make a new video. So here it is. That's everything. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Rhaenyra.